Okay, now that I've removed the covering side of the gun, now you want to open up another screw with the regular screw head, non-Phillips. You want to take the silver piece screw here out, this part. After that, you want to take out another screw here. Let me try to get closer to see if you guys can see it. Right there, and on the side, across the side, another piece here, and then the screw here. After that, I believe you're ready to remove the pin on the gun, which will release everything to this and the slide catch here. I don't actually know the real name for it, so I'll just call it that. But this piece will also come out like on an M4. It's just a long rod that goes through in between the gun to keep the gun in place. And that's the extension of it on this side right there. Okay, so let's start unscrewing everything. Just again, be careful. Do not use too much force to take anything out. Make sure you have the correct screw head size. You don't want to skip any of your screws because you will want to maintenance your gun fairly often so that it's properly lubed. Yeah, okay, so I've just taken out the screw at this point and this point. And on the opposite side, we want to take out the screw here and up there. It's fairly simple to do, and I must say it's probably easier if you have a small box to hold all these screws in, and make sure you keep track of all of them because they are different sizes. So the screw the final screw that you take out, or whichever screw you take on the bottom right here near the hammer side, it will come out with a large and a long screw head right here, so you can see that. And this piece will also detach the hammer, which was on the opposite side. Not the hammer, but the safety. Personally, I kind of forgot to left out a part in this gun, and I don't have it with me right now to reassemble it. But it's part of the safety mechanism, and it'll be a long bar that will be inside of the gun lower receiver when I pull out the slide. So once you take the screws off, the slide should just come straight out, like so. So you leave that to the side. And you can also remove this piece next, the spring slide, the spring of the slide. This little piece. It attaches like right into here. There's a metal rod right there that will open up for that portion. Since all these screw has been detached, you're now ready to remove the rods inside to completely take apart the sear sets inside. This piece is part of the back, and it's assembled like so on the gun. Sorry for this camera, it's not the best in the world, but so it just goes in like that and it comes right out. Keep all the body parts and separate the internals as well. You can actually shoot the gun without the slide and it'll shoot fine like this, but obviously you don't want to do that in the field because you'll get dirt everywhere. And this, like I said, is the hammer. Notice the trigger mechanism also move as the trigger moves. And what you want to do next would be to start from this side, the side without the slide catch, or the silver part, I'll call it in this review. You want to press the black screw head right there down with like a nail or something that will fit the hole, and as well as that. So I have another tool here with me, which will do the job. You want to be careful, don't break your gun. I'm holding the gun on an incline like this, and I'm just pressing it down very slowly, very small, and it will pop right out. And this is the piece I was talking about. So keep all the small pieces out, and the next point is the slide catch, which should come straight out without any force, like that, like so. And we're now ready to oh, I totally forgot to take out the magazine, which is a terrible thing. You guys should make sure to take out your magazine before you do this, but it's not going to affect anything for the purpose of this review. So yeah, make sure you take that out. So this is what a gun looks like now, and it's ready to be detached. You just kind of gently pull it up, and everything should come out. Now this piece is part of the slide, which is the trickiest part to put back in. But now you have everything out, and you can start cleaning with any sort of petroleum distillate oil or silicone oil that will clean out your gun. I personally use the gun oil, ram oil. I bought this from some sort of sporting goods store, and you can spray this around the trigger. Especially the first part of the gun that will get dirty is the trigger area right here. This area will get extremely dirty, so use a paper towel and set it here on the plate and just start spraying. My gun is clean right now, so I don't need to do that, but make sure you start spraying this area and clean out all the dirt and let it drip down. The next part is to examine, make sure all your if you have your trigger hammer depressed like so, it won't get back up no matter what you do, unless you press this silver tip right here, this that part right there, in when you're pulling it, and you're holding it down. So sorry, when I meant pressing it down, I meant towards the gun barrel. So like, see how it moves? Yeah, you want to press it towards, and that will allow you to put the hammer back. This is the position you want to be when you reassemble the gun, not like that. That will not fit. And I mentioned earlier, the tension in the hammer is actually it's not like a standard spring or anything. It's this little mechanism here that they designed somehow with the actual gun and the slide that you can see on the bottom right there. That will I guess it either goes up or down to increase the tension on it. But yeah, you can mess with that if you need to reduce or increase your FPS accordingly. Okay, and this is a one-piece set. The trigger comes out like so, like that. If you need to clean it, I don't think the trigger has much of a functional problem. However, you have to be careful that there are